Hello everybody, I'm Peter Grove and today I'm giving you my top 10 favorite villains. Well, so far. I mean, we can all agree there are gonna be better villains in the future. Or some of these villains are gonna get presented better in the future. Who knows? Now, first thing, this is all my personal opinion. So if you have a different opinion, that's fine. I respect that. And I hope you respect my opinion. Now with that said, let's get on with this list. Number 10. Crystal, seriously, again? I'm beginning to think your whole thing is just to appear in my top 10 lists, more than anything else. I said I'll appear whenever my mistress loves me, and I appear whenever my mistress loves me. And top 10 villains screams out appear at his show. Fine. Now, the character we're looking at today is, well, today's my number 10 is Green Goblin. Crystal, are you aware who he is? He is a Spider-Man. He's a Spider-Man, correct? Yes, he is. So, not really. I just know the names, not really what they are. I mean, I'm more of a DC fan. Alright? Now, when I say Green Goblin, I don't just mean Ultimate Green Goblin or any other specific thing. I just mean Green Goblin as Green Goblin. No, the reason why I put Green Goblin on my list is because he looks cool, he's a threat, and unlike some other heroes who are threats just to the identity of the hero, he's a threat to the Peter Parker, not Spider-Man. Plus, he is like one of the best villains. Plus, his movie that was freaking amazing. I mean, he literally kills himself. Which, actually, I'm pretty sure happens a lot in Dragon Ball Super Turn of Power, now that I think about it. I mean, how many people do make suicide defeats? Ridiculous. Plus, even if you didn't like Ultimate Spider-Man, you must admit his design looks fucking badass. Yes, I agree. Number 2. Number 9. Reflector. You know, you really should pause stop until they cut into this scene. I mean, just for safe seconds, a minute. Just tell me, Crystal, if you are aware who Reflector is from America's Deals of Ladybug and Cat Noir, or America's Ladybug, or whatever the fucking show is called. Alright. I am aware of it, so I'm guessing it's going to be this opinion. For starters, I think in one of your lists, she was literally was one of your favorite hottest female girls. Yeah, that is true. And Reflector is Juleka, and how Polo Up presents this with Juleka is pretty great. And the fact that, well, she's a pretty badass character, too. And her design is definitely kind of could remind people of Harley Quinn. Yes, that's true. And, well, the fact is that she's one of the few people who her ability can really affect the battle. I mean, it can only make the hero for a short time a little weaker because then you get used to her body, but that's really it. I mean, she best skills is just her personal best skills. Nothing special like in horrific or the size or in rock print on that princess that her Juga's friend Rose gets into. So yeah, that's pretty much. Yes, that's true, because everything you said is correct. But you forgot to mention the fact that Reflector might be a villain that returns in season 2. Or Juleka will have a bigger role. Yes, they kind of do hint at Juleka having a bigger role. Number 8. Monstrux. Monstrux? Isn't Monstrux the Lego Nexo Knight villain who... yes? Oh, you can trust me in this one because it's a marketing scam. You know that, right? I know it's a marketing scam. But if there's one thing I know about Monstrux, is that he is fucking amazing. I mean, seriously, in first 2 seasons, he's a book. And the third and fourth season, he's a fucking cloud. I mean, talking about a guy who makes a book and a cloud million times more dangerous. I mean, out of Yu-Gi-Oh, how many other creatures do you think were threatening just by being a cloud and a book? Plus, in the end of season 4, he was a giant colossus of ultimate destruction. And the reason I know that call him that is because that's literally what he called. A giant colossus of ultimate destruction. Fucking awesome. And not to mention that he is like one of the biggest threats. Although I am wondering what he'll be appearing like in season 5 and 6, because well, he's as a crystal now, we're not face. So, and about Gesture, which is a comedy duo, these two, yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be hard. Also, the reason I say Gesture may not appear is because now one of these sets who we had that Gesture hardcore stuff. Maybe they are going to have it, but as far as I know, they don't seem to have it. Number 7. Adam from Ruby. Wait, he's number 7? I thought he was like one of your favorite top 3 on your previous video. Well, yes, Adam is one of my favorites in Ruby. He's badass, he's awesome, he's a bad... Well, he's alright, awesome character. But there's the thing, he didn't really... That's just because of we didn't really get much of him. I mean, in the next volume, he does seem to appear and do more. Or in their 6th volume. The way they're kind of going with Blake is kind of implying in the way they might not even be in. They kind of do imply that. That the White Fang and Blake will be their own volume. Maybe it's going to even take the same time, just, 2 different volumes. So yeah. As much as Adam is a cool character and fucking badass, I mean, seriously, he so literally doesn't care about his safety that he literally knows if anyone goes after him, he'll kill them. And awesome. That, by the way, all of you people who are blaming Blake and not telling the police about that, she knew that nothing will happen except the White Fang will kill a bunch of humans. Seriously, in volume 4 they specify that Adam, every single guy who was sent to catch and arrest Adam was basically that. And so, what difference do you think if one police station will go after a guy who literally kills military people and huntsmen? What? Wow, you really hate people who hate Blake, don't you? Yeah, I'm sorry, I just that. Well, how can they really blame Blake, even though technically Ironwood's the one to blame? Hey, maybe you should make a video about that. Crystal, you're right, I will make a video about that. Look in the future for a video explaining how Ironwood's the one to blame for Beacon Fall and potentially Fall of Mistral. Look in the future. Number 6. Toby from Naruto. Toby? Isn't his name Obito? Or Mandara or whatever? Yes. He has a bunch of different names. Although Madara is his own separate character, so I don't feel like we can specify it. But still. Well, yes. Toby, Obito, Madara, whatever they fucking call him. He literally states in the anime that Toby, Madara... What the fuck does the name mean? Does it really make a difference? It's a war, idiots. It doesn't matter if you know the name. So yeah, he's a freaking badass character. Not to mention that he's one of few villains who actually first pretends to be a ridiculous buffoon, but in the end revealed that he's a freaking monster who dominates everything. And how fucking awesome he is. Plus, he's definitely one of the more interesting of the Uchiha clan. I mean, Sasai was the general. Itachi was awesome. Madara was just a pain to pull off the ass. In Naruto, Boruto, that other Uchiha member who I can remember his name. I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure he just appeared in 3 episodes, so I guess that's understandable why I can't remember his name. They didn't really seem like super interesting characters. But Obito, I mean, first we won't even know where he had that technique. Then more and more we see it, we more and more realize how fucking badass he is. I mean, taking down 2 of people who are basically trained and supposed to be protecting Danzo, damn easily, and Conan. I mean, how much more badass can you get from that? Plus, it kind of helps the fact that well, no one saw anything. I mean, everyone who's aware of him, except Pain and Conan and Zetsu, thought that he was a buffoon. But now it was shown that he's actually a badass character. Yeah. He's a fucking awesome character. Now, do you want to say anything about... Alright. Okay, still apparently didn't want to say anything. So, number 5. Hey, hi. Hey, Crystal, why did you disappear out there for a second ago? Mistress called me. And you couldn't just disappear and appear again? Oh, no, she needed my help with something. You know, I'm gonna ask you, I would ask you who's your mistress, but I'm too scared. Yes, that's a good idea. Wait. Alright, so to my number 5 character is Megatron. I think this character doesn't need any introduction. I think, in case if somebody isn't aware, Megatron is the leader of the Decepticons who then becomes Galvatron, who is single-handedly the most badass transformer around, who constantly needs to, who constantly when he goes head to head, it always ends up with somebody really damaged or retreating. He's basically an unstoppable force until you get something super overpowering. Plus, in Chisel's part, in one scene, he fucking it's his arm replaced by a prime arm, but instead of doing the normal procedure and not getting now conscience to get it, he actually wants to see his arm being ripped apart and getting different arm assemble him. If it isn't hardcore, I know it is. That's true, Crystal. That's very true. Number 4. Mephisto from Lollyrock. And yes, I am aware that Lollyrock's a girl show, South America's just labeled, but hell, a cool villain is a cool villain. Deal with it, people. It doesn't matter if it's a girl show, it's a baby show, whatever it is. As long as it's a cool villain, it will be on our list. As long as it's cool, it's allowed. Villains in baby cartoons are cool? No, not really. I mean, just it doesn't really matter in anime, cartoon, or girl cartoon villains if they are badass. I mean, Disco's a bad favorite cat villain, but he's a girl in a girl cartoon, or in this cartoon which is more focused on girls than boys. True. Now you're probably saying, why did I put Mephisto from Lollyrock on the list except someone like Praxina or Greymore or even Paint? Well, that's just for one simple reason. Mephisto was throughout the show a pretty awesome character. I mean, everybody saw him as the weak one, the weak link. But yet, whenever he made a plan, he made a great plan. He dominated. He got the top amulet that could defeat Greymore. He had a great plan. It just happened that they were princesses were more powerful. Generally, he was and plus his sacrifice was one of the more heartbreaking moments. I mean, we all thought, the Praxina was the one who would be dead. If you say two villains will die in season 2's final episode, you would assume they would be Greymore and Praxina, not Mephisto and Greymore, which was badass. Plus, when I heard about the ship between him and Talia, I can totally agree with that ship. Although I even had my own fucking fanfiction how they could bring Mephisto back to life and how Talia and him could hook up. Not to mention they're all I'm much bigger fan of them than Ariana and Mephisto. Or Iris and Mephisto. I guess because it doesn't show that, but it's great. What's this sound? I think it's an avalanche or something. I don't know. Let's try to ignore it. But I don't think the audience would ignore it. Who fucking cares? Now yes, Mephisto is an awesome character and awesome villain. And he's definitely one of the best ones. I mean, for villain that's supposed to be the weakest one, he was pretty damn tough. Plus, isn't the only times Mephisto and Praxina won because of his plan? Yes, I'm pretty sure that was the case. Number 3. Frieza. Or Frieza, whatever fucking his name is. Seriously. Is it really hard to know what the guy's name is? Why did you just wrote it Frieza except Frieza if you're gonna call him Frieza? Don't ask my logic, girl. I'm not asking you logic why you're wearing a black skin tight outfit, cat ears. Your hair looks like it's on fire. You're wearing a weird red amulet. Or heels. Sister, what the fuck are you? Sister, your entire outfit looks weird. I know. No. Frieza is a beast. I mean, even if you don't like him because they brought back, you must admit, if he comes back, there is gotta be something badass about it. I mean, in Cell Saga, Trunks was fucking beast. Was a fucking beast when he killed him so easily. In Fusion Reborn, he was one-shotted by Gohan, which all Gohan fans liked. In another special, when he was just attacking just a cloud, was badass. So even though they all pretty much most of them pretty much surpassed Frieza, he was still badass in fighting. In Dragon Ball Super Resurrection of Frieza movie, and that was pretty awesome. So how he basically could get so much more powerful, and to show that he wasn't of his power even when they fought him for the first time. And in Dragon Ball Super Turn of Power, his entire fucking transformation scene was fucking beautiful, fucking badass. I mean, I can't wait until they redo that animation for the Battle Royale. He was just fucking badass and a beast in that. Hell, I mean, they literally they are kind of making a point with him. I mean, well, literally states this guy is a heartless, uncaring beast. He's more god of destruction than you, Sidra. Which does make me wonder. So if a god of destruction's job is to eliminate all evil, then how come Frieza is more god of destruction than Sidra, somebody who has some time deciding how to kill people? Seriously, how is that possible? Although, by his scene when they were getting members, he decide to kill the village. But again, he had a way bad day, and he is Supreme Kai, and Angel don't really get along. His choice Street Fighters are failing him, so I guess it's understandable why he wouldn't be in the best moods. Number 2. Joker from DC Comics. It would be almost ironic, really. Well, it would be almost ironic. I mean, you started this list with a Marvel villain, and then you almost ended with DC villain. I mean, it's like you prefer DC over Marvel. Well, yes, that is true. I prefer DC over Marvel. What? Wait, don't you watch more Marvel than DC? Well, yeah, that is true. I watch more Marvel than DC, but I just prefer DC. It has more badass characters and much better villains. Although a lot of people seem to disagree with the whole Justice League just being about justice, even though people seem to say, but who cares? Both of them are equally awesome. I mean, it's impossible to find which one's better. Just I mean, whoever wants to prove which one is better or anything like that, it's impossible. I mean, seriously, that's impossible. But what is possible is to know which villain is better than the other one. And Joker is definitely a better villain than Green Goblin. Why? Is that he doesn't wanna kill Batman. I mean, he wants, but he knows he cannot, that he's not going to, because he fucking loves fighting Batman so much more. I mean, in Batman Brave and the Bold, in one episode, he has the power to kill Batman. And he does. By example, going on and go kill all the other heroes, he fucking brings him back to kill him even more. Even after he pretty much got tired of killing him all over, and see, it's begging, he said that he everything he could to beat him. And so he decides to, destroy his mind, to make him insane, to make him basically his partner. He's just fucking badass. Plus, his voice actors, all of them are incredible. And it was hilarious, and it was funny how in Arkham Knight, I think it was called, how he was basically in Batman's voice in there, which was hilarious. Plus, I must say, by the Batman animated series, this design is fucking great. And they do actually show what a lot of series don't. That's upgrade, know which design worked and which design didn't work. I mean, a lot of people like the original animated version. They didn't really like when they redesigned him. So, they decided to combine that to see if it will be more better than it did. And it was. The Batman Joker was a total monstrous. Which was great because, well, how do I say this? For somebody who's supposed to be completely psychotic and crazy, literally said it by the quote every single time. Well, he doesn't really he dresses pretty well for somebody who's supposed to be crazy. No, I could have gone on and on why Joker is so awesome. But I'm gonna speak about Joker a bit, Crystal. What do you say? He's a psychotic, villainous monster who doesn't care about anything. Hell, you could literally say that Frieza was inspired by him. I mean, if Joker had the same power as Frieza did, he'd possibly do the same thing. I mean, it's just great. I mean, he was basically the inspiring for these heartless villains who don't care about anything, just want to destroy something. I mean, it's a villain who is that like Frieza, they just took him and changed some stuff, which is just awesome. Hell, I'm pretty sure my mistress even thinks about bringing him to life and making him her king, and so she'll be his queen. Wait, what? Forget I said that. If you got a plan to take over the world, ask her how I can help. Number 1. Shredder. Shredder? Seriously? got Joker, Frieza, and all the other badass villains, but you picked Shredder to be your number one? Well, yes, although all Joker, Frieza, Adam, Toby, Megatron, and Monstrux were all pretty badass characters, the reason I put Shredder as my number one is first, nostalgic value. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's like one of my first villains I ever saw, if not the first villain I ever saw. The fact that every single time they reboot him, they try to make him more intimidating in cartoons, of course. And the fact is, he's a kind of a badass. He's just a badass character in any way. I mean, the original one, he really wasn't that badass. But in the newer two ones, in 2003 and in the Nickelodeon one, they made him badass than badass could get. I mean, in the first one, they literally make him an Ultron, which is a great idea. I mean, seriously. Wasn't that kind of pure luck that they were... I mean, seriously, wasn't it kind of pure luck that they met each other and they were able to team up? But by this one, they actually reveal that he is Spot, so all the technology does make sense with him. And in the new one, they just make him like somebody who decided to team up with Krang because, you know, they had the similar goal. Both of them hate Talos, both of them wanted to take over, so why the fuck not? And it's great how basically everything, he basically walks over everyone. Again, he walks over them, unless if they don't join him. There is a bunch of good promiscuous. He offers them to do work for him. He has a superpower. He's an intelligent scientist. Well, he does it. He wants him to work. They failed. He punished them. I mean, literally, in the 2003, which is also where the design of him came, he fucking punishes Dr. Stockman for every failure. For the first one, goodbye his eye. For the second one, he basically destroys his legs and makes him wear a cast. In the final one, he fucking made just as a brain. Wow, this guy is fucking crazy. Also, he destroys his arm. Generally, Shredder is just a badass villain. I could honestly not tell you anything more that I didn't say about him. Except you, Krista, what do you say about him? Well, yes, he's always gonna be like one of the top villains. He's always going to be the most badass villain. And definitely one of the greatest always. I mean, no matter how it goes, this character has always had the number one. Although I'm kind of sad that no one was drawing inspired anything from him, like in the Turn of Power. But that's just a me thing. And you kind of admitted a villain that's actually getting better and better in animated form every single time they do it is a pretty awesome thing. First a comic release, they're more serious and more intelligent and smart character, which is great, and now a completely overloaded badass. And he fucking died not in one of the most badass ways ever. I mean, in the first one, he just got defeated. In the second one, he actually got his entire body, everything erased completely when he tried to take over all dimensions. And in the one, Leonardo killed him while he was trying to, after he killed Master Splinter. He's just a badass character. Yes, Shredder is definitely going to be forever known as one of the best villains. Now, I hope you like this video. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want, you can also leave your list of top 10 favorite villains. Now, Krista, do you want to say any closing speech? Bye. You really need to stop you really need to start having more communication. Right? Alright. See ya all in the next video, which is hopefully gonna be pretty soon. See ya.